everyone, and welcome to Book Boob. I'm Rachel, and today I'm going to be revealing my February TBR. Now, if you've been around my channel at all or happen to see my January TBR or my 2019 resolutions video, I've been wanting to do a theme TBR each month this year just to try it out and just have a little fun with it. And so this month for February, it's going to be BookTube movie adaptations. So actually for me, it's going to be a little bit reversed. There are some movies that I saw last year that I enjoyed quite a bit that were originally books, and they're very popular books. So I actually saw the movies first, and now I'm going to be reading the books, and I'm excited to reveal these to you. So let's go ahead and jump into the books I'm hoping to get to in February. So the first book I am hoping to read is Dumplin' by Julie Murphy. This movie just recently came out on Netflix. It's a Netflix original movie, and it was super cute. I'm not like a huge chick flick person. I don't end up watching a whole lot of chick flicks, but it was really good, and I had a blast watching it. It was just such a sweet movie, and it made me want to read the book, which is one of the reasons I thought it'd be fun to have a theme TBR of book to movie adaptations. So if you've never heard of this story before, Dumplin' is about this girl named Willa Dean Dixon. She lives in Texas, and she calls herself the resident fat girl. She feels very comfortable in her own body, even though she is overweight, and she doesn't seem to think, why is there a problem with that? Until one day at the restaurant she's working at, the guy that she has a crush on, who's kind of the jock that every girl has a crush on, he actually starts to like her back, and that kind of freaks her out and makes her actually really self-conscious about her body. And so to combat that, she actually decides to be in a beauty pageant, and it's a beauty pageant that her mother actually runs. And so this is such a cute story. It was so fun to watch, so I'm really excited to read it and just see how the book and the movie are different, and actually to see which one I kind of like better. So this is going to be a lot of fun, and also a little bit crazy, but I've actually never ever read contemporary fiction before, ever. I usually read sci-fi or fantasy or things like that. I don't normally ever read contemporary. So this is going to be outside of my comfort zone, but I'm really looking forward to it, especially for February. You got Valentine's Day, you got kind of that like love vibe sort of thing going on. So I think contemporary is a good month for that. That's the first one I'm hoping to get to. The other ones I actually do not have on hand, but I actually just found out that they were available at the library. They weren't recently, and I put a hold on them, so I should be able to get the physical books soon, but I'll go ahead and tell you what they are. I just won't be able to hold them up for you. And that is Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. I saw the movie last year and enjoyed it quite a bit, and I've heard so much about the book, and I really would like to read it. So Ready Player One is about this online massive player game that you can completely be immersed in, and it's become obsessive for people. People practically actually live in this game pretty much, and I think, I'm sorry if it's not right, but I'm pretty sure the person that created the game, he died, and when he died, this video was released to tell people that he had included an Easter egg somewhere within the game, and if someone were to find that Easter egg, then I think that they would gain his fortune or ownership of the game or something like that. So it's kind of like this fight to find this Easter egg within the game. I really enjoyed the movie quite a bit. I loved all the pop culture references. It was a lot of fun. And actually the movie was a little bit creepy to me too, because I almost could see the world kind of going in that direction and people kind of becoming so immersed in games that they care more about that than real life and being with real people. I've heard from people though that this book is actually Ready Player One. The book is not actually that similar to the movie. They are similar, the kind of general idea is the same, but the story is relatively different. So I'm looking forward to seeing the difference between the movie and the book, and again to see which one I enjoy more. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun to read that one. So again, that's Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. After that, I'm going to be diving back into some contemporary, and I'm hoping to read To All the Boys I Loved Before by Jenny Han. That book is also been adapted into a movie on Netflix that came out last year. It's a super cute story. The story is about this girl who, whenever she has a crush on a boy, she writes a letter to him, but she has no intention of ever sending the letter out or getting it to the boy. She just writes it to sort of let her feelings out, and then she puts them in a box and puts them away. One day, somehow miraculously, or not miraculously, it's awful, all of her letters somehow get mailed out and sent to all the guys that she's had crushes on so far in her life. And then, of course, insanity ensues. It's a super cute story, and I loved the movie. I heard a lot of people really loved this particular adaptation and said it was actually really true to the book. But I'm looking forward to reading the book and seeing, again, which one I like better. I'm hoping that if I do really like the book, that I will read the rest of the series. It is a trilogy. I believe it's To All the Boys I Loved Before is one, P.S. I Love You is the second one, and then the last one is Always and Forever, Laura Jean. So I'm hoping to possibly get to all three of those this month. That's if I really like the first one. So if I love the first one, hoping to jump into all three. So lots of contemporary, lots of love and angst, and it's going to be lovely. It's perfect for Valentine's Day, right? So that's going to be my February TBR. A few questions for you. First of all, have you read any of these books or seen any of these movies? Have you read and seen both? Which one did you like better? Let me know. Also, what is your favorite book to movie adaptation? There are so many that I've enjoyed over the years. I mean, I think Harry Potter is probably my favorite. I think that one's pretty darn faithful to the books. But there's some other good ones out there, I am sure. But on this side of the video over here is going to be my logo. You click on that, you can subscribe to my channel, follow me on my book journey. On this side over here is a suggestion of another video if you'd like to watch another one right now. But thank you so much for watching. You rock, and don't forget to keep reading. Bye!